Like the video and subscribe right now, and let's check some new fun facts. The Supreme Court has its own private basketball court with an amazing nickname. There's a basketball court on the top floor of the U.S. Supreme Court building. Its nickname is the highest court in the land. Walmart has a lower acceptance rate than Harvard. Harvard might be hard to get into with a 4.5% admittance rate, but try this on for size, only 2.6% of Walmart applicants are accepted. A football fan once dedicated his obit to insulting an NFL team. True story, a lifetime Cleveland Browns fan and season ticket holder requested in his obituary for 6 Cleveland Browns pallbearers at his funeral. Why? So the Browns can let him down one last time. There is a technical name for the fear of long words. It's called hippopotomonstrosesquipedaliophobia. Hunting unicorns is legal in Michigan. Lake Superior State University in Michigan offers a unicorn hunting license. Unsurprisingly, the chief herald of the unicorn hunters was once quoted saying, "The pursuit of the unicorn is a lonely quest. We wish them nothing but good luck." Someone actually paid $10,000 for invisible artwork. An art collector once paid $10,000 for a non-visible sculpture created by actor James Franco. The artwork was billed as an endless tank of oxygen. There is an official ruling for how many Tootsie Pop licks it takes to get to the center. It officially takes 364 licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Well, at least according to engineering students' scientific endeavor at Purdue University, who used a proprietary licking machine rather than a human tongue. Cows moo with regional accents. In small populations such as herds, you would encounter identifiable dialectical variations which are most affected by the immediate peer group. A U.S. town had a 3-year-old mayor. In the small town of Dorset, Minnesota, where a new mayor is picked every 2 years by drawing names out of a hat, a 3-year-old named Robert Tufts was elected mayor in 2015. His governing style, being nice and no poopy talk. The Cookie Monster has a real name. It's Sid. China censored the word for censorship. Barry Manilow didn't write his hit song "I Write the Songs." Vending machines are bigger threats to humanity than sharks. You're twice as likely to be killed by a vending machine than a shark, according to the New England Aquarium. The blob of toothpaste that sits on your toothbrush has a name. It's called a nurdle. Americans have a troubling understanding of computer code. According to a 2014 study conducted by VoucherCloud and published by the Los Angeles Times, 1 in 9 Americans, exactly 11% of the population, think HTML is actually a disease. The Queen is a total wedding crasher. If you invite the Queen of England to your wedding, even if you're not royalty, there's a chance she might show up anyway, as she did with one unsuspecting couple in Manchester in 2012. You can hire scary clowns to terrify children. You can hire a clown in Switzerland to stalk your kid and creepily smash a cake into their face on their birthday. Seriously. As if nice clowns weren't terrifying enough. Flowers like Viagra. If you put some Viagra in a vase, it will make flowers stand up straight for a week beyond when they would normally wilt, according to one study conducted by Israeli and Australian researchers. Terrorist instructions were once replaced with cupcakes. Britain's Secret Intelligence Service once hacked an Al-Qaeda website and replaced the bomb instructions with a cupcake recipe. There's an American town with a population of 1. Monowai, Nebraska, is the only town in the United States with an official population of 1 person. President Coolidge had a childish sense of humor. Believe it or not, the 30th U.S. president thought it was hilarious to push the emergency buzzer on his desk and then hide when the Secret Service came running. Some passengers go to insane lengths to avoid baggage fees. In 2012, a man wore 60 shirts and 9 pairs of jeans on an 11.5-hour flight from China to Africa because he didn't want to pay the extra baggage fee. A bridge for squirrels exists. A town in Washington has a treetop bridge over a busy road that's just big enough for squirrels. It's called the Nutty Narrows Bridge. One programmer had an unusual way of weaning himself off Facebook. Manish Sethi, a computer programmer, hired a woman, at $8 an hour, to slap him in the face every time he tried checking Facebook during working hours. Neil deGrasse Tyson's surprising other career path isn't what you guess. While he was in graduate school, astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson considered becoming a stripper to earn extra money, according to an interview with the University of North South Wales. He visited a club and watched dancers perform to the song Great Balls of Fire. Tyson left immediately and became a math tutor instead. One Norwegian town has a super ironic name. There's a village in southern Norway actually named Hell. Some silly constitutional amendments never happened. A U.S. constitutional amendment was proposed in 1893 suggesting that the country be renamed the United States of Earth. There was another failed amendment, a few years prior, that wanted to abolish the presidency and install a Roman-style triumvirate. As if the United States needed any more comparisons to the doomed Roman Empire. People aren't always praying for what you'd expect. According to a 2014 survey by a Christian retailer Lifeway in Nashville, 7% of Christian Americans pray for a parking spot. We have musical roads. There's a highway in Lancaster, California, that plays the William Tell Overture or the theme from The Lone Ranger whenever cars drive over it at 55 miles per hour. We're more prepped for a zombie invasion than you probably knew. The actual U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has a real website devoted to zombie preparedness. The brooding silence in the Twilight movies surprisingly adds up. If you splice them all together, there are exactly 26 minutes of quiet staring. Lobsters communicate with their bladders. Lobsters have bladders on either side of their heads, so they communicate by urinating at each other. If they want another lobster to know that they're happy or sad or angry or interested in a relationship, they say it with pee. Dolly Parton lost a look-alike contest. Dolly Parton once entered a celebrity look-alike contest, without revealing her true identity, at a club in San Francisco. She lost to a drag queen. A man actually changed his name because he lost a bet. After losing a drunken poker bet in 2009, a New Zealand man had his name legally changed to Full Metal Havoc, more sexy and intelligent than Spock and all the superheroes combined with Frostnova. It took 5 years, but the name was finally approved by the government. All 99 characters of his new name are on his passport. Carrots just might turn you orange. If you eat enough carrots, about 3 large carrots a day for several weeks, it increases the beta-carotene in your blood and could turn your skin orange. People hate privacy policies, and reading the fine print in general. It would take 76 workdays, if you work an 8-hour day, to read every online privacy policy you agree to in an average year. Nabokov may be the real inventor of emojis. Russian author Vladimir Nabokov came up with the idea for smiley emoticons in 1969. High heels were originally for men. When high heel shoes first came into fashion in the 10th century, they were intended for men. It wasn't until the 18th century that more women wore high heels than men. Latin America has flowers that look like lips. There's a flower in the rainforests of Central and South America that resembles a puckering mouth covered in lipstick. It is called Psychotria alata. Cows don't like Willie Nelson. A dairy cow will produce up to 3% more milk when listening to music. But they don't like country music, especially Willie Nelson. They need something with a good beat.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more daily videos.